Oh, snap, everybody. It's showtime. What's up? Welcome, everybody. It's Sunday. It's time for the All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, which, by the way, is meant to teach and help people, such as yourselves or those watching on YouTube. But the opinions stated by the three of us on the show are not that of Smiteworks USA LLC or Fantasy Grounds, so please don't attach us to that company because we don't want to get in fucking trouble, okay? Okay. Let me say hello to my co hosts together, Robin and Fury Faye. What is up, ladies?
I'm good. I just had my AC unit replaced between Friday and Saturday. So now I'm enjoying, 72 degrees in my home instead of, 80 whatever.
Sweet.
That's awesome. I'm doing good myself also as well.
Do you
Yep.
have air conditioning and heating at your house,
I
Robin?
I do. Yeah.
Awesome. Me too.
It's very cold here, so the heater's
Yeah,
on
it's
all the
cold here.
time.
It's cold where Robin and I because we're northerners, and Fury's hot because she's a southerner, and that's how that works.
Right. I can't even imagine turning on my air conditioner right now.
I have a whole thing in my house where they fight each other because my house is not ergonomically, so it's like it's 70 in the studio, and then when I go, but I have to, in order for it to keep it like so it doesn't get too hot in here because of the computers and everything, I got to keep it like
Right.
58 below zero out in my living. So you walk through the
No.
threshold. It's like opening a freezer in a, like if you work at McDonald's and you open the freezer to go in there. It's a weird. It's not that dramatic, but anyway.
Right. I mean, our downstairs is always like 5 degrees colder than the upstairs.
Yeah.
It sucks.
So as you see on the screen, we're going to talk about Unity today. Next week, Jonathan G. Nelson from AAW Games will be here to talk about Rise of the Drow. He'll be giving away a lot of prizes. We'll give away something tonight. We don't know what we're going to give away, but we'll do something. Um, and then in the coming weeks, we got some shows. This white means it's not confirmed. So Marco Fossetti is a DM's Guild creator, as is Dylan Hyatt. Dylan's coming on for sure. Marco hasn't said if he's coming on that. He'll come on someday, but we don't know about that date. And then of course the new book comes out, I think on the 17th of November. So we'll talk about Tasha's, and then we're going to take a month off because the Super Bowl, and then we're going to plan that, and then they're going to push the Super Bowl back to March, and I'm going to get all mad, and then I'm going to quit, and I'm going to quit forever. That's just a joke, everybody. All right, let's do it. Here's how we're going to do it. What are your questions?
Well, let's start at the very beginning. Let's actually show people the difference between how you start up FGU instead of FG Classic.
Okay. So I'm gonna open
Because they look different now.
FG Classic, and then I'll back out of FGU here. And so this is Classic, as everybody who's watching the show should probably know. And when you want to start it up, you load campaign. In my case, I'll just pick Test 5e, and then you start it. And in Fantasy Grounds Unity, I don't know if it's going to let me do them at the same time. This will be interesting to find out. Same thing. You just pick the campaign you want and start it. Here's the thing. Joining a game or doing some other things are different, but I'm assuming that's basic stuff that everybody knows. I'll be interested to see if it lets me start both at the same time. This might blow shit up, as somebody said we were going to try to do.
Yeah. Blow it up.
Mary Mayhem says, I don't have questions. I was promised explosions. So Fantasy Grounds Classic started, and Fantasy Grounds Unity did start. So there you go. They look very similar, yes. I mean, I have a background thing for our show there, whereas I don't here. I
It's
would
very
have.
unfortunate that you can't true full screen Fantasy Grounds Unity.
Yes, I don't like that. Now you
Yeah.
can. Let's see how you can if you trick it. Like if you go like that and then move it up and whatever, like like whatever. Yeah, I don't like it, but it's way better than it used to be because
Yeah. It was just an irk, that's all.
right. It used to be where your Windows buttons down here, if you are in fact using Windows, that those didn't show up. Fantasy Grounds Unity took over the whole screen, and you couldn't even see these down here. So
Okay.
yeah, so it's much better. But they have, for those of you that aren't aware, they have said the SmiteWorks people have said that Fantasy Grounds Unity is coming out of beta and into full release next week. First week in November, I should say.
What?
That's
So
great. That's pretty
vote
fast.
and then upgrade your machine. So
That was a pretty fast early access period.
I love you, man.
a year and a half? That's not very fast.
Has it really been out? Well, okay.
So I went
In
to
my defense, I buy it
Uh-huh.
on Steam, and we've only had it on Steam for a few,
yeah,
like
no.
2 or 3 months.
So I went
Okay.
to the alpha party in July of 19 in Florida.
Yeah, but that's not everybody had alpha access. I mean, like general public,
Oh, well,
early
it's been out. Yeah,
access.
Steam took a super long time because I don't know Steam. I don't know what the hell the deal is.
I don't know.
I know sometimes when I do conversions for SmiteWorks, the record is 8 days. Like I turned it into SmiteWorks and it was on the store and Steam on 8 days after that. The longest has been like 8 months. Like I turned something in and I kept emailing like, where is this? Like I want to make some money. And so, oh yeah, Steam hasn't approved it yet. So who knows what their whole process is? These people live in Seattle. But yeah, so Steam didn't, you're right, Steam didn't have it as long as it was available, just like if you kickstarted it or if you bought a copy of it, like off
Right.
the SmiteWorks store or
Scuba
whatever.
says the open beta started in March. So I'm still correct. That feels like a very short beta period.
Yeah, 7 months. That's pretty good.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, all these games I'm playing on Steam now are like early access, and it'll be out in a year. Okay.
Yeah, or a
Yeah.
year and a half.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3, Solasta, very much better. Very much better.
I haven't played that one yet.
I said it. So, did anybody put questions? I missed them. I haven't been reading the chat. Can you span it across multiple monitors? You can. Can't I? Let me try it. I've never tried it because I don't. Oh
Pretty
yes,
sure you can.
yes, I sure can.
Yeah, you can.
And my monitors are of course different. It snapped back to just this one because my monitor. I have 2 monitors, but they're wildly different.
Resolution.
Yes,
Mine
thank
too.
you, Robin. Oh my God,
You're
resolutions.
welcome.
Not
What would
that
you do
hard of a
without me?
word. I don't know what I would do without you.
Fuck yeah.
So fold up shop and move to Canada is the answer to that.
No, stop it.
And then Fury would just step into my place and you guys would run the whole thing by yourselves.
We totally could. No offense,
I
Rob.
know. It's a dangerous thought. It's a dangerous thought.
Me and Fury got this. You can
Well,
just
yeah, but
hang
we
up
would.
now.
I feel like we kind of need that male perspective,
It's true.
that nerdiness.
It's true.
If
I
it's
could
just the
say
girls,
something
I mean,
that a
our
lot of people would be
generation-
offended by, but I won't say it.
Well, since we're not on camera, you
no,
can't see
now
my
you
one
have
single
to
tear.
say it.
Go ahead, say it, Robin.
I'll tell you. Oh, I was gonna say it's because most people don't like listening to women talk.
Exactly.
I regret it already. So.
See, I don't. Maybe the reason I don't believe that is I'm not one of those people.
It was a joke. Okay,
no,
I didn't
but
mean anything
that's
by
all-
it.
that's all Rob was
oh,
raised
see,
by a
Robin
tribe of
doesn't have
women.
the. I didn't sense any sarcasm. I sensed hostility.
Look, I'm projecting my experiences of doing esports journalism.
Oh, right.
You're a girl. You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
the
all right,
number
anyways.
of NFL fans that went insane when they put a female official.
Right.
Just these idiots are fucking. I mean, like, yeah, listen to yourself. But I will tell you that my Alexa and my Siri and everything else I can program, all female voices. Thank you.
All right, chat. Please don't take me seriously. I was just joking. All right, moving on.
Can you show a way to migrate characters from an old to Unity? Will it see their XML? You know what? Answer is I have no idea, and so we're gonna find out. Okay, here we go.
We'll find out.
I'm gonna export. This is Fantasy Grounds Classic, so I'm gonna export this. I'm gonna export this DMPC right here. This guy. Export it. Call it. Let's see if it works. XML. I'm gonna do it. I'm just to make it easier. I'm gonna do it to just in my downloads folder. Boom. All right, now I'm going to go to Fantasy Grounds Classic. No, the other one, Unity. And I'm going to import. And I'm going to go get, oh God, this I don't like. I don't like it. Going to go to downloads, right? That's not what I'm doing. Oh my God, users.
You can do
Rob
this.
Tui.
You should have just put it on your desktop.
Downloads, here we go. Okay, let's see if this works. Select.
Ooh.
Imported records. Oh, and you have to go back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was
What did
level
you name
4
it?
DMPC. Yeah, here it is. Let's see.
Hey.
Is it all there? Oh, okay. So the answer is yes. You certainly can. Certainly
Look at that.
can. And as
We all
it still
learned.
doesn't give you the portrait. That's the only thing it doesn't do. But that it never did. It never did do that. I can put one in there like that. When you import a character in Fantasy Grounds, portraits are never shown. It's always been a thing. I don't know what causes that, but that's
Ooh.
always been a thing.
So I just thought of something. I
Okay.
don't own Unity, but I do play in a every other week game that is played in Unity. So I was very confused when I opened up. I couldn't figure out where the tokens are. The whole image thing is very confusing to me.
Yeah, so they have assets now. This used to say, so it says tokens here in Fantasy Grounds, right? And in Unity it says assets, and then what you have is they redid it. So you have tokens, portraits, and images all in the same area, and you can go all.
Interesting.
So that they just kind of consolidated it and made it all kind of one area type deal.
So maybe because I was a player, I couldn't see anything, even though I own, bajillions of things there.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. See, like in tokens, there's a shared thing. Well, a shared folder, I guess. But in Unity, there isn't.
Yeah,
So
interesting.
I guess that's a different thing. I'm assuming as a player, I mean, you know what we can do? I could just log on as a player. Let's try it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably
But I was
gonna.
going to ask while you're logging on, with the tokens and everything, so they have them organized in 3 different, I guess, subfolders. Do you have to organize, like if you wanted to do custom images or custom portraits into your campaign or game, do you have to organize them into those subfolders, or does it do it automatically, or is there a tag that goes into the image?
It's
I
probably not automatic. You'd have to make folders, I
well,
assume.
I mean, so okay, let me go back. So tokens and portraits and images should all have different extensions. Tokens should always be PNG. Images should always, don't have to be, but they should be JPG. And portraits are like what, PP, whatever the fuck they are.
Yeah, they come from PPK files.
Well, there's
Well, they used to.
JPGs work too, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess these
Yeah, I
are
don't
all
know
JPGs.
how do you tell it what's what then?
So the answer to that is you do it by where they're located. So in your portraits folder, in your images folder, or in your or in your tokens folder. That's how it decides. So you can use different.
That's what I wanted to know, is that,
Yeah.
do you have to put them in different folders, or does it matter?
Interesting.
All right. So I don't.
We're learning.
I know. Unity is like so foreign to me, even though like a lot of people say it's similar. Whenever I see people using it, I'm like just confused all the time. And it's probably just because I don't own it and I don't use it on the regular like I do Classic.
How do I join my own?
I don't think you can. I think this was
you
discussed
have to
once
be able
upon
to.
a
Somebody
time.
must know.
Yeah,
Somebody must know how to do it. This I renamed. I wonder if it'll let me do it, because I renamed it.
Look at that.
It might still let me do it, but I renamed it Alpha Test to 5e Test, but it might not. Let me do it
Scuba
here.
says it's like 90% the same. See, I think that, but then I see like how the maps work and stuff, and I'm like, no, this is not the same.
No, there's
The whole
definite
map
differences,
thing
which
is
is
so
why
different.
we're showing. So now it did let me join, actually, because I think it's by the IP address, not what you call it. All right, so when we get in here as player, let's try what you said, which is, can I look at portraits? Hello. Okay. Here I am. I'm the player now. And I'm going to go to library and just open everything. I like it. It's easier. And if I open assets, do I see portraits? So I don't, which means the DM would have to... The DM would somehow have to share it with you. I'm not... So here's... I'm a little stumped, everybody. I guess... So here, let me... Yeah, so does anybody... Well, okay, so here's the thing. Let me go to my Fantasy Grounds Unity, and I'll bet you my portraits is just going to be empty. Oh, no, it's not empty, is it? So as a player, I guess you don't have any control over that. This is the player. It's just empty. I wonder if you can do anything with that. Can you drag that in or something? Nope. So I guess that's the answer, everybody. As far as I can tell. Oh, Scuba says that's a work in progress. Okay, so maybe that's just a thing they haven't done yet. But if you are a player, I guess you're gonna have your DM put your portrait in. You'd have to, PM him or email him or whatever your portrait, and he can slap it in there, or she, because the DM would have to get it, put it in here, right, and then add it to your character sheet. So there you go. The answer currently is no, you can't. Question, Rob, do all of your mods need to be updated for Unity now? If so, will that be a while coming? The answer is no, they don't. Some of them might need. I've ran into one or two that didn't open in Unity, and I had to tweak a little thing, but I'd say 98%, 99% of them don't need updating. And the answer to the second part is it coming? If they do need it, I will. So all you guys have to do is, for the last year, I've been telling people, don't ask me about it until it's in final release. But once next week rolls around, you guys can, if you see anything wrong, just PM me and I'll fix it. What else? All right. So thanks for joining us. And next week.
Actually, I was going to ask. Okay, so I mean, certainly campaigns and everything are the same. Is that the same for extensions and modules? Is it when you start up Unity? Is it the same as
yeah.
Classic?
So I'll show you. It is. So when you start up and you go load campaign, they're slightly differently positioned, but they're all over here, right? So you can go in here and turn on all the wonderful automatic sneak attack and whatever all these. I mean, my extensions, guys. we were playing last night, and Drake didn't have he's basically reminded me of you, Robin, because he did not have one specific extension installed, and I was busting his balls about it, and he goes, "Listen, I like to keep it under 60."
Yeah.
But it was the one where it puts the we're gonna find out what that error is. Hello. It's the one that puts the
Oh yeah. I know.
yeah,
What you're talking about.
these right here, it
The
puts them
modifier
down
buttons.
here. Yeah, so that, and I was looking for it and it wasn't there. All right, let's find out what that error was, everybody. What happened there? Let's just see.
I love that extension. Manicure made it on a whim because
he
I
made
asked for it.
You asked for it, and he made it in like 10 minutes.
It was amazing.
And that's the joke I use now, is if anybody comes in Discord and says, "Hey, is there such a thing as this?" And I always just respond, "Give us 20 minutes," and then he gets mad at me. Game server connected was lost. Oh, that's because, okay, so that's just because I went out of the, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right.
Yeah.
I disconnected the DM, and therefore the player got disconnected. Now look, it's begging me for an update. Should I do it? Takes about 10 minutes.
No.
Okay.
We don't have time to waste.
We can't be wasting all kinds of time. All right, let me go back into
Apollo thing. So getting feats to work now is extensions? I don't think so. I'm not sure what you mean.
So getting feats to work is now extensions?
Feats
I don't
to
understand that
there?
question, Apollo. I mean, if you want to automate them, yes. I mean, nothing in Fantasy Grounds as far as feats has been concerned is automated, except maybe I think they did automate, like if you get something that raises your score or your AC or something, it does that. But you'd have to be more specific, Apollo, which ones you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, and like I would be willing to bet that like at least 80% of the feats in 5th edition from the player's handbook will work if you just code them on your character sheet. No extensions required.
Yeah. Now, why can't I?
Using
There we
the
go.
effects that are a part of Fantasy Grounds.
So let's check
built
that out.
in.
Let's look at that. Let's put a feat on this character and see what it does. This is just a character with no stats, so it'll be easy to tell. Let's go to abilities and let's get a feat, which means I'm gonna have to open the, let's call it Player's Handbook.
Okay, so Apollo's saying for instant sneak attack to get that automated. So there's 2 ways to automate sneak attack. You either code the effect the basic way, the Fantasy Grounds normal way, or you get a sneak attack extension, which will apply sneak
Right.
attack for you.
Right,
Sure,
but to be clear, that's
but
not a
still,
feat. That's not a feat.
right? Yeah, that's not even a
Yeah.
feat.
So
But
he asked about feats.
I mean, there's still a way to code sneak attack sans extensions. No extensions needed. It's just all it is extra damage on a roll. Yeah,
Right.
totally doable.
So here we go. I'm gonna do this, and let's see if it gives me the stuff. So increase your strength by 1, which it did, and it gave me the heavy armor proficiency. Yeah, so this was already done, and Fantasy Grounds has done that for at least a year or maybe even 2 years, maybe more, because it did not used to do that, but it does, and Fantasy Grounds Classics does it as well. So what feat would you want to be automated that's not automated, I guess would be the questions. Yeah, oh, so you didn't mean feats, you meant features. Because feats and features are different. So sneak attack is a class feature, which is not automated in any way. However, my coding package automates it, and then Kent McCullough's extension further automates it, so you don't even really need to do much.
Right.
The
case I was trying to make, though, is
Yeah.
that anybody can put sneak attack on their character's sheet and use the baked-in effects for Fantasy Grounds. Just so that people understand you don't have to have all these extra things. You can, be a purist and play with nothing extra.
Oh yeah.
And it works just fine.
Right, but if you wanted to do it manually, you'd have to come here, you'd have to go here, you'd have to type sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I mean, you can drop it from the abilities tab when you make a rogue and they get the sneak attack feature.
Oh, they do?
It goes on the abilities tab, and then you can drop that from the abilities onto the actions tab and then just add the effect.
I didn't know that. Tell me something I didn't know.
Classes.
Okay,
Classes.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So rogue.
So make him a rogue.
I don't know
what
make him a
level they
rogue. All
get
I need to
sneak
do
attack.
is get sneak
Oh yeah,
attack and
probably.
drop it on, right?
Probably, maybe. I know you can drag it. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Boom.
So now
so easy. Look, it even recognizes the right effect coding.
Yes, the only difference is, and part of the reason everybody loves my codings in particular, is that I go the extra mile. If you put this on, it just says damage 1d6. I go the extra mile and I put in what it is. But
listen, Rob, I'm not saying your stuff's not awesome. I know you're not.
I know
that's
the point
not at all what I'm saying.
No, I know you're not, but I'm just I need to.
Your stuff is awesome.
It is awesome. Now, the next step is that, because he's asking, do I need these extensions? No, you absolutely don't need them. But if you do get Kent's extension, all you do is put well, here, I'll show you. Because as I'm opening this, his extension will automatically change the number of dice in sneak attack according to the rogue level. So you never have to mess with it. And I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to get rid of this. So anything in my coatings that has a plus on it, it means that that comes with a Kent extension, and anything with an equal sign is a Diablo Bob's token thing. And how you can know that is in the instructions. It'll tell you anything with a plus sign is Kent McCullough. Anything with an equal sign is, oh well, in class there's no such thing. But so what you do is, instead of using this attack, which is the real attack, or sorry, when I say real I mean original, you would then put just this one on, right? And by having sneak attack on turn on your character, if you have the extension, it will automatically know to roll a sneak attack or not based on your position. Are you adjacent to whatever the sneak attack conditions are? Did you have advantage on the roll? Are you a swashbuckler? All this other stuff, it's automatically all known, and it will only do it once per turn. So if you roll damage somehow twice, or you take an opportunity attack or whatever, and it's whatever the rules are of sneak attack, I might be wrong, but anyway, it just does it automatically. So that's the difference. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, what else, everybody? Go to the effect and change it from 1d6 to 2d6. Yeah, so, right, Scuba. So if you have just the code on it, and you don't have that extension, every time you leveled up, or third level and fifth level, or every two, whatever the rogue does, you just go and change 1 to 2, and next time 2 to 3, and it would be like that. And if you have the extension, you don't have to do that. It just does it. So someone asked, how do I get that? Which I will answer now by going here to collaborations 2020, Kent extensions. Oh, maybe it's here. Yeah, here, right here. So this is all of his extensions. I'll put it in the chat, and if you don't want all of them, you don't have to get them all, but you can just scroll down and find the one we're talking about now is automatic sneak attack. Where did it go? Yeah, here's right here. Automatic sneak attack. So if you want to get that, you can. All right. What else are your questions? What prize should we give away? Should I give away a Fantasy Grounds Unity license? I can do that.
What? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Should I do that? Okay. So
Yeah, you should give it away
hang out
right
till the end, everybody.
into my pocket.
Well, you can join if you want. I'll give away a standard Unity license at the end of the show, everybody, so don't go anywhere.
No,
Don't
I
fuck
won't
up.
join. People get mad. I'll buy it someday. It's fine.
Yeah, we don't care. Do they ever fall out of date and break after core updates? You mean extensions? I mean, depending on how complicated they are, sure they do, but all of the developers on Team 2E are all over that shit the first 13 seconds it happens. I know Diablo Bob wakes up in the middle of the night and he updates Fantasy Grounds Unity and he looks at it and then he goes back to bed. I don't know. Yeah, so find the lost. Finds the lost. Am I reading that right? Finds the lost.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Bell's yelling at you because you don't have Unity. So yeah, finds the lost.
I can't afford it, man. It's too expensive.
It's $4 a month.
You didn't do the Kickstarter?
It's $4 a month.
I couldn't do the Kickstarter. Well, I understand you can sub for it, but I hate subscription stuff. Like, I already have so many things I subscribe to that I it's too much.
My bonus for social media is 100% keyed on subscriptions. If I sell a outright or if I cost somebody to buy an outright license, I get nothing. Yeah, so the answer is yes. Finds the lost. We do update those ASAP, as soon as possible. If you didn't know what ASAP was. What up, bitches? That's a legit question.
The sky.
What up? Property taxes. I bought Diablo Bob coated in his sleep. Oh yeah, yeah, he does. Any buzz on adding weather feature like?
Ooh, you should show off the map thing that kind of can do some weather effects for you.
Oh yeah, okay, let's do that.
What? Weather?
I
maps?
know, right? It's like the most mind-blowing thing about Unity, and the thing that makes me want to buy it is the weather
They
effects on
just,
maps.
by the way, they just updated something which I'll get into as well. The buzz on adding the weather feature like was the old DM Genie program. See, I don't even know what any of that means. Are there any maps? Is there a map? Doesn't the player's handbook have maps in it? I thought it did. All right, let's just everybody calm down. There's no maps in the player's handbook. There is two.
I don't think so. No, there are not.
No? All right.
This is the
So
Fantasy Grounds maps
I'll
thing.
just get a Fantasy Grounds map.
Ooh, there are some in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I
let's do
think
that.
there's like a Hag Lair in Volo's Guide to Monsters.
All right, let's go look at some maps.
Like anything
Inside.
but the player's
Yeah,
handbook.
any
Just
book
about.
ever except that one, right?
Oh,
Again,
we broke it.
Yeah, this is who did I promise explosions to? Here's your first one. Okay, let's go back and let's go to DM's maps. Okay.
Hey. All right, you gotta find the right map now.
Yeah, you gotta find
This is like the most mind-blowing feature. I freaking love it.
Okay, let's use
There you
this
go,
one.
that's a
This
good
one's
one.
good. All right, so I'm gonna unlock it. Wait, what? Oh, right. This is a DMG map. So how do you?
Just copy it into your campaign files.
I don't. Oh,
Boom. You're
boom.
welcome.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there's all the map controls now.
See, what would you do without me?
Here, I just moved to Canada. All right, let's do weather effects, layers, paint, effects. Here we go. Let's do rain. Oh,
Oh my god, it's raining. That's
let's
so
do. Oh, and by the way, is it raining just a little bit or is it raining a lot? This is new.
You should zoom in.
You can do like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is brand new. Like this week, they just added these parameters. The speed. The direction. Oh, is it raining this way now? Oh no, I think it's raining this way. What? Is it raining straight down? Okay.
Yeah, there you go. So you
And
can kind of
then-
like, if you were on the battle map, this is what it would look like.
Is
That's
it
so
snow?
cool.
Is it a lot of snow or is it just a sprinkle? Is it fast snow or is it slow snow? Is it small snow? Yeah, see.
Perfect
Water?
for Ryman the Frost Maiden.
You could do this on for waves on
Like
an
an ocean map.
Uh-huh. Now I'm going to get to something so fantastic. There's mist. This is blizzard. It's going too fast. It's going too fast.
I mean, it's a blizzard.
Yeah, it is a blizzard. All right.
That's so cool.
There is parchment, so you could make it look like, oh, it's a map that was drawn instead of the regular look of it. You can have
So
sepia.
Find the Lost, there's no visibility range like feature on the maps themselves, but if your DM says you can't see very far, then you can't see very
Right.
far. You know what I
There's
mean?
ocean, which is so cool. I should have get a water map here.
Yeah. That's pretty
But
cool,
wait till
though.
I tell you what I'm going to tell you. Grayscale. So all kinds of effects. Night vision. What's up?
Oh wow.
What? That's
So now here's the
crazy.
thing. This was brought up by a lot of people and they fixed it. So let's say, now I'm going to have to figure out how to do this, but I don't know how to do it, but I will tell you. Wait, why is that switching directions? What the hell? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I was noticing that. I was like, is that just on my screen or is
No,
that
it's going back and forth. But what you can do, and I don't know how to do this, we can, if we want to take the time to figure it out, we can, but you can make it so that there's snowing and then you can cut out a thing like that and make it so that inside the buildings is not snowing.
There's no snow.
Yeah.
What?
And that's a brand new, they just did that like 5 days ago.
Oh my god, I
because
love it.
Oh, that's nice.
before
want
that
it.
you had to make layers, and then you had to make a snow layer, and then you had to build your map on the layer, and then you had to put snow above, and then but you have a roof, and then you could take it off, but there was snowing inside the and all that. So now they fixed it all. I don't know how to do it.
I want it.
Yeah. So, but there you go, everybody. And those are just the effects they have now. I can't imagine they're gonna probably do more, but who knows? I can't think of any.
Oh, so they're telling you have to use the masks to
the
make it not
masks
snow in the building.
make it not snow in the building. Okay, let's find out. Let's try it. And then I don't know. Snow.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know it.
I don't know. So, somebody knows how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, it's fine. We're just showing you the cool stuff.
Hide
you guys.
area. Here we go. Hide area. Wait, I'm on the snow layer.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
Oh, and you can visible to GM only, invisible, or visible to players. You can do that with any layer. So I'm assuming I have to be on the snow layer, and I have to say unlock. Do I have to unlock it? How to do it? Hide area. Right, I want to hide this area on the snow layer. It's this. I don't know. Yeah, so I just don't know how to do it. Oh, it was still on the FX tab, you say? FX snow and then hide area. Nope, that didn't work either. But I mean, suffice it to say, you can do it. I just don't want to sit here and here. I'm gonna put the rain on because it's better. Yeah, look at that shit. Oh, a plus sign. Plus. Yeah, so I don't know how to. I mean, I took classes on all this shit. I don't know how to do any of it, you guys, but I wish I did. And I mean, no reason we can't just sit here and figure it out. But see, people are you type things in the chat to me, you guys, like, no, other mask, there's a plus sign. None of that shit means anything to me. I mean, I click on the plus sign, what does it get me? It doesn't work.
It's all right.
Yeah, but I mean,
we just wanted to show the cool effects.
Right, and I don't think I'm pretty sure they don't have this in the wiki yet because it's a brand new thing. Let's check if they do have it in the wiki. Working with images. When was this updated? October 9th. Okay, so they don't have how to do that in there because it was only a couple days ago. What happened? Is it Fantasy Grounds? There we go. So if I go here and I say effects and I say show me. How come it's not showing it to me? I'm all messed up now. How come I don't see the effects? What's up?
Did you break it?
Oh, maybe because I don't have any effects in there. There we go. Now I do. Oh, I put 2 layers in there. Whatever, I'll delete it. How can I delete it? Is it that? I thought you just deleted. Oh, it's right here, down here. Delete. There we go. Okay. Yep, so I don't know. I broke it. There's a video on Fantasy Grounds official YouTube forum 2 days ago that shows weather effects update, as well as 2 other features. Okay, so, I mean, we can go look at it if you guys want, but if nobody has anything else to talk about, we can go look at that and figure out how to do it. But I know you can do it. That's just the point. Just because I don't know how to do it. Oh, wait, what's this? Add effects layer. Nope, that's not going to help me. Anyway, it's just cool stuff once you learn how to use it. And there's so much in. I mean, this I do know. There's so much stuff in Unity. Like I went to 4 hours of classes that was part of the Kickstarter. Plus, Dave Middleton still owes me a one-on-one for an hour, so I know some stuff. But this is a brand new thing that they just did a couple days ago, so I don't know how to do it.
When will it be on iPad? Probably never.
Probably never. As a matter of fact, I think I can safely say just never, because it's not an iOS thing. It's not meant for that.
However, if we say probably never, we can't be wrong if it ever does come out.
Right. That's true.
So I'll say probably never.
So I'll try to permit you, Knight. It never works, but I'll try it because it won't let links. Permit Knight 51. Okay, try now, but it's still probably not going to work, Knight. So yeah. I mean, PM it to me in Discord, Knight, and then I'll post it in just PM me in Discord and I'll post it. But anyway, so yeah, and then I mean, there's so many insane things you can do.
Yeah.
With the drawing,
so cool.
You know, you can, this is what you do. You go open your assets and you go to images, and then you go to some stuff's included, and there's also a thing now that you guys can do. Robin will hate it. Instead of having to buy all of the asset packs, you can subscribe for I think it's $5 a month, and you get everything. Yeah, you get everything Fantasy Grounds has for Unity, and then
it's a bunch of like assets and map making.
Yeah,
and stuff,
it's just
I like that kind of stuff. I'm not paying a subscription for it though.
Right. And you can buy the assets and then you always have them. If you do the subscription and you make maps, any maps you made, any assets you use, once your subscription expires, those assets will become red question marks on maps, and they'll just destroy your maps. And then if you get the subscription again, you get them back. But then if you just buy the asset packs, then you always have them. You own them, right? So let's see if I can get to let's get Trail get me anything. Now oh yeah, okay. So let's do this. Let's put that in my assets. Then I can take this. Oops. I want to draw now. Isn't mine? Oh, stamp. Here we go. That doesn't seem to be
small.
Oh no, but I'm doing okay. So, and by the way, Control Z works. Thank you. Because that never used to be a thing. Now, how do I do the thing where is it line? Oh yeah, so I can draw a path. Look at this. I can draw a path, cool. And it just automatically. That is like amazing,
cool.
Right? Okay, yeah, I like so that. Now I'm gonna go get some, and I'm not an artist, so everybody just calm down. Bushes, right? And I'm sure I'm probably supposed to do
bushes.
How about trees?
Much better.
So let's get. Oh, I don't have that prescription. I should go get prescription.
Subscription.
Let's just do. Well, wait a minute. Why not trees? What about?
Ooh, Knight says the path you drew will have line of sight already assigned to it.
Let's look at that. Let's just look at it. Let's look at line of sight. And how do I look at that? I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Line of sight painting.
Stuff. So complicated.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot. Oh wait, is it this one? No, is it this? I don't know how to look at. I don't know how to use anything, you guys. Yeah, let's have a show where we answer questions. The answer is I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh God.
Oh, that's because I put it below the map. That's why. There we go. Don't panic, everybody.
Yeah.
Do I have to have a token on the map for it to work? Okay, and of course, you can't just put a token on the map. You have to put it from the combat tracker. All right, let's see. Line of play. But not line of sight. I don't know.
Well, maybe if we were using the building assets.
I wasn't aware that. I
path wouldn't even need line of sight. It's a flat
exactly
line.
Right. yeah, so I think he might be right, but it doesn't apply to this.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, but you can, so like what else was I going to do? I was going to go get
Bushes and trees and stuff.
Yeah, like I don't have any of these. I thought I had 2019. I know it comes with the
For maybe rocks. I don't know.
No, not that. I want to do images. Oh wait, I'm gonna do all. Okay, now what about bush? No, still not. What about tree now? I think I was in tokens or whatever. That's why I couldn't. Okay, here we go. This will work. Oh wait, paint. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Damn it. Right here. This like that. Put that in there like that. Okay. Now I can use my stamp tool, and I can go stampity stamp stamp. I can turn. I can. What is it? Oh, is it Control Alt? No, is it Shift? Shift, I can turn it, right? So they don't all look the same. And Control, I can make it bigger or smaller, so they don't all look this. You know what I mean? You can just do all this fantastic stuff, and everything's a layer. So if you go, oh, export this map. You know what? I want to export the map without. I'm gonna export it without the bushes. Okay, boom. Like you can do anything. It's like Photoshop. It's insane.
Right.
And I'm, of course, once again, not an artist. Add a wall layer. I can make walls out of this. Oh, here's another thing you can do. You can do crazy stuff like that. Make a shrubbery thing, or make a, I'm having a ritual. It's going to be a circle of bushes, and what, you can do that. It's insane. It's just almost anything you can think of. You can't, um, there's nothing you can't do, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I better use my erase tool. Erase, and it just, I'm just going to take out sections. Like, say you drew a thing, and you're like, I want a door right there. Boom. Take that out. And so, yeah, I mean, if you guys want to know specifically about maps, the thing to do is watch Josh Watmow's show on the Fantasy Grounds Twitch channel every Saturday at 3 p.m., I believe it is. Let me double check. 3 p.m. Eastern. Let me just double check that for you guys. Yes, it's Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on the Fantasy Grounds Twitch channel. He does a show every Saturday, and you can of course go back and watch all his older videos, but he also will field questions. So if you guys want to know something specifically about the maps, he'll answer them for you live on that show. I think it's 2 hours long. But yeah, he you guys know Josh. He works for Fantasy Grounds. He's their guy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go do this right now. I'm gonna go. Wait, I should be able to do it from in here. I should be able to go to Assets, Store, and then does it offer me this subscription? They should have that. Should have that. Yeah, they're not. They don't do a very good job of. Oh, art subscription. There it is. Yeah, okay, so you can buy all these, like I owned this one because it comes with the the Unity. They gave us this one, so it has all this stuff in it. I should, yeah, like remember we just used that one right there, but they gave us, and it's got maps in it, and it's got um ground things. It's got every basic thing that you would need to build whatever you want. But the art subscription, I should get that right now and load it up, and then we'll see whatever. So let's find out how much that is. So these art packs are somewhere in the vicinity of 10 or 15 bucks a piece. I think they're on sale now. Yeah, 100 bucks if you want to get all of them. But I just get the annual subscription, 50 bucks a month or 50 bucks a year. So that is 50 divided by 12. What's that? That's like not it's not the monthly rate. You can do it for $4.99 a month, which would be 60 bucks a year, or you can do it for 50 bucks a year. So let me do it. Hey pal, you sign on PayPal to the Mario theme. All right. Oh, you're not gonna let me use my balance? I have to use my credit card? What kind of fucking bullshit? All right, I'm doing it anyway.
Now you're gonna show everybody your credit card info.
Yeah, my last 4 digits are 6403. Everybody, go ahead and rob me. I've got LifeLock protection. I've got $1 million of insurance on what's it called?
I don't know. Your
Identity
credit
theft.
PayPal?
contract.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Identity
but I
theft.
mean, do you have $1 million?
No, I don't. So go ahead.
So basically,
Run.
yeah.
Try and buy a house off my credit's locked anyway. You can't fucking get anything off my credit because I have all my bureaus are locked. All right, let's go. I think I'm gonna have to probably sign out and update and get those art packs. So let's do that. Meanwhile, does anybody have any other questions about Fantasy Grounds Unity? We shall answer them. We can watch here. We can watch this
attempt to answer them.
attempt to answer them. Yeah, that's good. So it should just skip by all these because I updated recently. So this is all when it gets to the art packs, then it's gonna probably say, hey, across this top line right here. And I'm sorry, guys. I hope Robin and Fury'd have, but I really haven't been looking at the chat. So if you've been busting my balls with jokes,
I've been trying.
Okay. Did they say anything bad about me?
Yes, everybody says you're just the worst. Absolutely. I'm kidding.
Did somebody type in the chat, you know what? Rob's just the worst. He's the absolute worst. Like I know people talk like that, but not us. Only people
Right.
that, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So when I update I have 225. It used to be 218, so I'm assuming there's 7 art packs because that's what it's going to probably. Here it is, Smiteworks Art Pack Abyss, and it's updating it right now. So it's gonna hang there until the blue line goes across, and it's probably gonna do that. I'm assuming 7 times, and then when I go cancel my subscription, it's gonna take them away. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. $50 a year, Doug Davison. Your mother dresses you funny. Yeah, she doesn't do a good job because she's dead.
You heard it here first.
Oh my god!
You heard it here first. She died like 6 years ago. You heard it here first.
I'm sorry.
Our dark humor is showing. Sorry.
Yeah. So thanks for coming to the show, everybody. And I'll give away I'll tell you what I'll do. Oh no, I guess I can't do that. No, that's not gonna be possible. So yeah, I'll give away a Fantasy Grounds Unity standard license, permanent.
Oh yeah. I don't want no standard license.
And then awkward silence. And then I'll do that at some point. So that's a little trick I'll use. I'll spend $40 of my own money to keep you all here watching. That's how I do it. By the way, if you're watching this on Unity, if you're watching us on YouTube, you gotta join us on Sundays. We have fun and we give away stuff. Plus we play games after. What? The new Jackbox Party Pack.
That's right. We haven't finished all the games on that yet.
No, Robin and Fury tonight because Robin wasn't here last week. We played a couple games and then nobody was. We had like 2 people.
Oh no.
Because you weren't here, Robin. That's why it's your fault.
Right. Well, at least with us, there's at least 3 people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there was that one game that would be super fun, but everybody has to be in the chat to talk about it.
Oh right, we found another game that's super fun, but it's like that
Ooh,
Starship.
I love those kind of games.
Yeah, and so we have to
my favorite.
we maybe on a holiday or some show.
Yeah.
We'll advertise it weeks in advance and try to get as many people to come and play and that kind of thing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Your Patreon.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm not in time.
Fuck yeah.
That's
me.
But those guys, so my sound thing isn't working quite right. So you guys hear when I press these buttons of Robin's voice, you guys hear him, but they can't. Fury and Robin can't hear him unless they listen to the stream. So
Yeah, but I know what he's doing.
not as funny. Yeah. Oh, Okay, let's go back to the status of the download. Which one is it? Right here. So I've got, let's see what I have. I've got Abyss, I've got Coastlines, I've got Crest, I've got regional maps. Yeah, so it's just loading up with every, and then anytime they put out an art pack, that gets added to my subscription. So it's a really good deal. $5 a month. Come on. If you're going to be making maps, that is. I mean, listen, I have Campaign Cartographer 3 plus, I have Dungeon Forge, I have Dungeon Map. I mean, if you can just name in the last 5 years any mapping program, I have all of them, and I've done nothing with any of them. So there we go. But I'm addicted to having all this stuff ready to go. The cool thing, though, is that if you're just running a campaign like any of the, like, for example, 5e, if you're running Curse of Strahd or Saltmarsh or, Avernus or anything that you're running, you can run and grab anything and slap it on any of the maps that they've already made and do cool shit with it. So yeah, Unity's very much a step above Fantasy Grounds Classic, which, by the way, I'm the biggest fan of Fantasy Grounds there is, and I was not very happy with Unity. But I'm like that. I don't like beta programs. I don't like alpha programs. I don't like shit that doesn't fully work all the way done. And I realize that software, especially with the VTT, is going to be an ongoing thing for years and years. But the way they have Unity now, as they're going to release it next week or first week in November, it's really good. It's very stable. It does all these nice new fancy things. So it's freaking awesome now. And I think that's the report from most people. Town maps, updating. It's updating. It's going to take a while, you guys. Rob will have to create custom maps for Tuesday's pickup games. Robin has sent 7,000 maps. She owns 7,000.
Yeah. We don't need more maps for Tuesday.
By the
We're
way,
good.
for those of you that have never played on Tuesday, you got to come check it out. Even if you don't play, you got to watch it, because Robin doesn't fuck around. She's like, I'm like, hey, welcome to Tuesday. Robin's the DM. She's like, all right, roll initiative. Fuck.
Yeah.
He doesn't mess
Well,
around.
in my defense, you were like, hey, we got to try and do like 3 encounters or more in our time slot. And I'm like, okay, there's no time to fucking waste because combat takes forever sometimes. So
Yeah. And you don't, it's not that you have to get a certain amount of encounters done. It's that I just would like to be done by the 2 hours.
right.
And you have to build in 10, or
But you
depending
definitely
on,
said 3.
yeah, at the end of the game, 10 or 15 minutes, depending on what'd you say?
But you definitely told me 3, at least 3. So
Did I?
You did. Those were
Well,
your words, Sir Edom.
I don't deny that, but I don't. What I said was I think we usually do between 2 and 4, hopefully 3, but it's not a requirement. It's not.
Yeah, that's not how I remember it. But okay.
But I'm saying now, I don't want, because it's supposed to be fun for you. It's not supposed to be you're panicking like, oh, Rob's gonna fucking drive to Chicago if I don't do 3 encounters.
I have a lot of fun. I've killed one of your characters. I almost killed another. It's totally fun.
Wait a minute, you've killed me twice, I think.
No. Because I didn't. They like fucking healed you and shit last time.
Oh, you guys, it's so funny.
I love how Robin measures her fun by how many characters she can kill.
Yeah, exactly. She's a fantastic DM.
Because I can't do that in like my regular games, because like
yes, you can.
No, but they're like
no, just be bitches about it.
They're like story-based games, and everybody's really invested, and we've been playing for a long time, so like killing characters is fucking cruel. You know what I mean?
Like the best time, because that's when you see so much personal anguish is when you kill a character they fucking care about. Like all my characters I ever make, I kind of care about them, but if they die, I'm like, that's fine. Your whatever sibling, relative inherits, and you're done.
Yeah. It's just a different kind of game, and it's not all murder and violence. That's what I'm getting at. But the Tuesday game,
what I'm hearing is that you're not all about murder hobos.
I can be a different dungeon master for the Tuesday game, and it's quite fun. We've lovingly dubbed it Robin's Murder Simulation.
Yeah.
So
the funniest thing is that
we need
the
to
Tuesday
change the
game,
slide in the title of it now.
I mean, all my games on my channel are so that the players can, or the chat can help, and so then
Right.
like I'm like, hey, I'm unconscious, chat, give me a heal, and Robin's like, don't you
Don't
do
you
it.
fucking heal him. Yeah.
All right,
Those were
let's
my words exactly.
where do I go?
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go back to what we were doing here. Let's maps. Let's open up the one we were doing right here like that.
I'm on my
There's a
second
big
glass
tree
of
right
water.
there. All right, now let's go see all the
Dude,
shit
I
I
need some
have.
more water too.
Get water then.
I'm just chugging it,
All right,
man.
I'm just gonna pop out for a minute and get some water. I'll be back, guys.
Now I bet when I type in bush or tree, I'm going to get a shit ton of stuff.
Giggity.
Well, okay, we didn't have these before, but tree is better. Tree is better than bush. I never said it. Oh, did I enter? How about that? Oh, tree. There we go. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot. Okay, here's the thing, everybody. This is important. I'll bet you. Yeah, let me go back to bush to try to prove this. So, okay, there are no more. Okay, let me go back to tree. People were complaining. It's like, hey, look at this. I have all these assets, and this is all the trees they have. No, there's a button right here. You go to the next page. So now there's 7,000 more. So you got to remember that the screen's only going to show you so many. So yeah, look at all these now. Holy moly. So I can have, if I want to stamp trees on there, I got like 8, I got, 24 different types of ones I can use. So there you go. Does anybody want me to search, since I have all the Smiteworks assets, does anybody want me to search a certain thing? And, oh, shrub.
Shrub.
Nope, they don't have
No
shrub.
shrubs.
But if you guys want me to search for a certain thing, I'm going to sneeze now.
Bless you.
You said it before I sneezed, and then it made me
Well,
laugh.
you
And
know.
I almost blew my.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Trip to the sun. What? Oh, by the way, previews, everybody. So when you double click on an image, instead of opening and making it there, it says, "Are you sure?" And then I can go, "Yeah, I want to do it." Boom. Yes. Thank you. You can preview all the images. Why do I want an Adventure a Week cover? Why is that in there? Okay. How do you get rid of, oh, like that, okay. So, yeah, does anybody want me to search for anything? Search Big Bush.
Sigh.
Nothing for Big Bush, sorry. But you can go like doors, right? And, whoops, I spelled it wrong. Let's try that again. Doors, or door, right? And then there's going to be like 1,000 of them. Look at all these doors. Doors. Oops, how do I go back like that? So yeah, there's different kinds of doors. And you can of course add stuff to your, let's see how you would do that. Folder. So images, you would just add, like if I have, let me look really quick. Let me go to my pictures. I will open in a new window. I'll go to graphics maybe. No, maps. Maps or tokens. I have maps. I have tokens. Let's go see if I have a door in here, which I absolutely have to. I have a 9,000. Okay, let me just grab this door, steel door 1, right? And I'm gonna put it here. Now it should be, if I know anything, it should be here. Steel door. There it is. Is that the one? No, it's not. Looks like this. So didn't it show up in there? Called again. It's called door steel. What if I search for steel? I might have done that wrong. I just thought I knew what I was doing. Nope, it's not there. So that's not how you do that, everybody.
Happens to the best of us.
Folder. Oh, I didn't put it in the right. Okay, there. Now it's in there. Okay, now it should just be in there. Is it in there? Yeah, was that it? Does anybody know what I'm doing wrong there? Do you need to hit the refresh button on the bottom? Refresh.
Ooh.
You fucking up again?
Yes, there it is. Boom. So yes, refresh everybody. There's your friend. Refresh. But anyway, so that's how you can add any picture. You can add any token. You can add any portrait. You can add any image. Right? Let's look at portraits. Is there just that many portraits? Smiteworks. Yes. Here, I'll show. Here's my portrait, everybody. Part of the alpha thing was that I got my portrait drawn of my. Mine wasn't exactly. This is supposed to be me. Oh, it doesn't
Throw
get
it on
bigger.
the map and make it bigger. Maybe you should just do it on the background.
Wait, I thought you. Oh, it's control.
Oh,
that's
there we go.
Yeah. So so that was the artist drew from my picture, and I guess he was trying to do me a favor, and so the face was really thin, and I said, no, I'm a fat guy, you can't draw thin. So he redid it, and he redid it like 3 times, and finally I just felt so bad. I'm like, okay, I'll take that. And Doug was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. But then, so I have gray hair. He makes my gray hair and then he puts a hat, and then he covers me all up. So, but here, like, I'll show you someone else. What was that under? That was under portraits, right? This is Zacchaeus. That was his Zacchaeus, his Scottish guy.
Is that what he looks like?
I mean, no. So they're caricatures, right? They're not like.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
but he doesn't even have facial hair. I don't know. But also, if you say you want to be a tiefling, he said he wanted to be a dwarf, I guess. But I think this is maybe Lady Shell. This is Drake. And they didn't name them, so you have to just kind of know. But these were all the alpha backers, all the high, not people that paid more. Like they paid either 500 or 1,000 or 2,500 or crazy amounts, like me. Anyway, so there you go. All right, what's the question? Did I do anything? Is it over? What else do we need to do?
I think people want their license that you promised them.
Oh, so nobody has any more questions? I thought this was going to be like a 3-hour show. Nobody has any more questions about Unity, huh? You guys are all experts. Excellent. Not that I can answer them anyway. All right, well, so we'll give away then. We'll give away a license. I'll do it. So this would be anybody who doesn't have it, or if you have a family member or perhaps a member of your gaming group who needs the license, then just enter and we'll figure it out. How do you do it? What is it? Drawings? Raffles. You're right. You guys are right. I need to reset that to 1 minute all the time. How do you just... I don't know. Okay, so keyword raffle. It's going to be an FG Unity standard license. And the keyword will be what, Robin?
Unity?
I think that's a command, so we can't use that.
Oh. Upgrade?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, the keyword will be
No.
upgrade IDK. That stands for upgrade, I don't know. So type it in, everybody.
Really?
Hashtag, not hashtag, exclamation point, upgrade IDK. No one is fucking typing it. What is happening? Everybody has it.
Nobody wants it? There we go.
There we go. Give me shit. Wow. Wow. I thought maybe, I mean, probably everybody
maybe
has it.
people already own
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
so.
most everybody has it already.
Oh, please don't gift it to me. I wouldn't even be able to run my games with a standard license. I know that sounds like super ungrateful. I don't mean it to be that way. I appreciate that you thought of me, but please don't gift it to me. I'll have to get the ultimate license in order to continue
Well,
running my games.
they always they can gift you those standard. You can upgrade to the ultimate.
But can you do that on Steam? I don't think you can do that on Steam. I have to
Well,
just buy the ultimate license on Steam.
no, because I
Ooh,
bought
yeah, I should
my
mention that
standard.
this is whoever wins, this is for not Steam, because I don't know how to gift something on Steam. I mean, I'm sure it can be done. But anyway,
Yeah,
here
it's
we
the
go.
same. You just need
Yeah,
to log
Robin.
I
So
will
on.
that way,
figure it out.
if you get it gifted through,
So who's it?
the actual store, it's fine.
Yeah, who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Gore Vidal. Boom. All right, Gore Vidal. So, Gore Vidal, is that for you or is that for someone else that's not you? Tell me now. It doesn't matter, but I just want to know. Oh, well, she's a Steam. She's got all her stuff on Steam. It would be a nightmare to change it.
Not really, because I got mine through Steam and then I went straight to Fantasy Grounds.
Is there a thing you can do to transfer it all or whatever?
I
Yeah,
mean, so
it's
like yeah, you can
basically
link your account, but like when I buy things on Steam, they don't show that I own them on the Fantasy Grounds like store. So when I
Yeah.
go to
right.
the store, right, and if I could buy the monster manual again, even though I already own it through Steam. So it's linked sort of, but not linked the way most people would expect it to be.
Yeah. So I
Um
mean, like I said, you could buy whatever on the Fantasy Grounds store and still use your Steam stuff as well.
right, but I don't know how
You're just
it
crying
works.
because it doesn't say that you have the
No,
purchase
it's
on the Fantasy Grounds store.
right,
Page.
and that's what I'm saying, like, if I buy the ultimate license through the store, I don't know if it will like, when I load it up, I don't know if it'll have, like, the monster manual and everything I've bought through Steam. Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain it,
It
but
does. It does. Because like I said, I bought my stuff through Steam at first, and then I just went straight to the Fantasy Grounds when I upgraded to Unity on the Kickstarter.
mhm. I
And
don't know, it's
shows
so
it all
confusing.
shows up there.
It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
Um, Gore Vidal, I'm assuming your Fantasy Grounds forum name is Gore Vidal. Am I correct about that? Because I'm going to buy it right now. FGU standard, not on sale. What the fuck? Okay.
Ooh, see, and that's the other thing. It's on sale on Steam right now.
Oh,
You
I
can
do
get
get a
the
discount. What's
standard
up?
license for $34
Yeah,
on
I get it.
Steam. So sometimes it's cheaper on Steam.
And Gore Vidal, you don't do it on Steam, right? You do it just on regular, normal people.
Normal people, fuck you. Fuck you. Listen, like almost everything I play and use every day is through Steam. It's just
Oh, I
easier for
mean,
me.
if you want to get crazy, I have to open this anyway for when we play later. Let's just take a look. I don't know how many games you have, Robin, but I have like fucking.
I have like 1100,
Yeah, I don't think
give
I'm
or
that
take.
bad, but
It's bad.
I've been
Well,
on.
in my defense, I always have to defend myself. We used to get Humble Bundle, like the
Yeah,
monthly subscription, and I had that for like 2 years. So I have a lot of Steam games. It's
so I
gross.
only have 191.
Yeah, I definitely have more than that. I might have overstated, but let me log
All
in on
right,
Steam.
let's go and give him. Okay, wait, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Proceed to checkout, everybody. It's real. It's real. I'm buying it. $35.10. $35. Continue. Continue. Didn't I just pay for? Oh yeah, I did the art subscription for $50 fucking dollars. Okay. Oh my god. See, I can use my balance for this. Thank God. Hey now. $35. All right, then we're gonna give it to Gorby Dollar. We're gonna give it to him. All right, let's go. Let's go to look at it, and then let's go to order history, and let's gift order. Is this it? Yeah, Fantasy Grounds Unity standard license, October 25th. Gift order. Gore Vidal, right? Gore Vidal. G-O-R fucking don't mess it up. Okay, here we go.
I believe in you.
Confirm. Yeah. I'm going to be calling you, like, your gift was successfully delivered. Yay!
Yay!
There's gonna be one time where it's gonna say unsuccessfully delivered, and I can't wait for that time. I'm
Mhm.
looking forward to that time.
Maybe it won't charge you if it can't. Oh no, I guess you had to buy it first. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
I
know.
bought it. Sorry,
Well,
I bought it.
maybe it won't. Maybe it'll let you try and resend if you get it wrong.
You
I
believe
have
in me?
577 games on
Oh
Steam.
my god. Do you ever just look
I
at some
definitely
of them and go,
overestimated
like, I
it.
don't even have half of mine installed because,
Yeah, I only have
Yeah.
like, well, because computer space too. I only
Right,
install
that's the
like
thing.
a few at a time, and when I'm done playing a game, I uninstall it with a very few exceptions.
So
But yeah.
so here's the link that Knight sent me a fucking half an hour ago that I forgot. There you go, everybody. Sorry about that. Knight 5150 was trying to get you guys the Unity Map Measure Asset Paging Preview FX params. So there it is, everybody. I gotta keep that. I gotta watch that myself. So
Motherfuck me.
so now I have all the art assets and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start making maps and doing stuff with my players. P.S. I haven't DM'd a game in like a year and a half. 2 years. I don't know. Anything new in the item forage? Do you mean the this thing here? Is there anything new in there? I don't know if there would be anything new. You can, make, does everybody knows about the Forager. I think we did we do a show on this? I don't remember. We have 137 shows. I don't remember what the hell we did.
I think we have.
Yeah,
I mean,
it might
it
not have
never
been
hurts to do a refresh.
yeah. So anybody that doesn't know, if you open the items and click on Forge like I did right here, it brings this thing up and you can get templates, right? So let's say I have an ammunition template, a +1 ammunition template. I can then go to ammunition and look for, oh, I thought this was, try, nope.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I guess it's ammunition's under weapons, I guess, isn't it? So arrows.
Did you say that when I left too?
Totally. I say that when everybody leaves. Oh, no, not today though. I didn't before. No, I didn't. I forgot. I would
Oh,
have.
okay.
So let's say, I mean, there already is arrow +1, but let's just say, I want to get a regular arrow and make it a +1. Why isn't there just a regular arrow here? The fuck?
It hates you.
It probably does. Okay, here. This is just a regular arrow here from the player's handbook. Right? So I put the arrow there, and I put the ammunition there. Now, I don't know. This might not work. It doesn't, because they have to be the same. So they're saying that an arrow is not a weapon. Why the fuck? What? It's adventuring gear. It's not a weapon. Well, that's okay. So that's a bad example. I'll show you the first one I ever made, you guys. I'll show you the one I did. When this came out, I think it was December of 15. This right around the same. I think they built it into the DM's Guild right away. I think it was there from the day one. I did this. I did potion of healing, right? Potion of healing, and then for the template, I did that thing called
I'm back.
the filter of love, and I built a potion of healing and love. And then what it is
Aww.
you whenever and the person doesn't know, so when they drink the healing potion, they then also, the next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking the filter, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is a species and gender that you're normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed. So I gave that, one of my players drank that not knowing, and then that's what happened. It was funny. But yeah, you can
I love the item forge.
Yeah, the only thing you have to remember when you're using it is that they have to be the same type of thing. So potion to potion, weapon to weapon, armor to armor, that kind of thing. Unfortunately, you can't mix. Like you can't have a, leather armor of healing. It'll just tell you that won't work. So like if I go to templates and I get armor.
I happen to know somebody who's making a huge module of magic item templates.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, we can totally use it. So anyway, and this, by the way, everybody, if you're looking at this going, what the hell is this?
Like hundreds.
It's built into the Dungeon Master's Guide. So if you have the DMG, you have this. And see, if you try to mix them, it tells you, can't do it. So there you go. Refresher. All right. What else? Now wait a minute. I'm going to try something. If I close the Dungeon Master's Guide, right? If I close it and I try to use the Forge, what happens? Do it.
I think you can use it's built into Fantasy Grounds. You can use it.
Oh, it's not. Okay, so it's not into items. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so yeah, right. So it's built right into 5e. But then the DMG is where you're gonna get all your templates though. Because
Right, yeah. Unless you buy a module of item templates.
hashtag DMs Guild stuff. All right.
Like what I'm working on right now. Hundreds of templates. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome. I have armor of eel skin. That's because it's ammunition also. Oh yeah. So if it's like leather armor, has an attack to hit for 5d6 if touch hit. How would you create that? Oh, okay. What did he say? Items. All right. First of all, let's open the Dungeon Master's Guide again. Dungeon Master's Guide. All right, and then you want to go to items, and then you want to go to Forge. Yeah, Dungeon Masters. By the way, Unity is not as good as Classic in the speed in which it opens modules. That is a thing. Yes, why didn't that open? Open it. Open. The DMG is huge, though, and it's got a lot of stuff in it. Items, Forge, and what are we making? We're making leather armor that has an effect to hit 5d6 or 1d6 if touched. Oh. I don't think you can make. Let's see. Is there an armor that has that effect already? There is some armor that if you hit it, it dings you, right? But what's that called? Does anybody know?
Say it one more time.
If you there's armor that if you're wearing it and somebody hits you, they take damage. I know there is such a thing.
I
think
mean,
of
it
what
sounds
it
like the
is.
spiked shield does something kind of like that, but I don't know if there's armor that does that. Spiked shield comes from it came from an adventure module, I think. I don't remember which one.
All right,
There's
well,
so fucking
so
many.
that's a bad example because in order to make that finds the lost, in order to make that item, you would have to have an item or a template that does that thing, and I don't think such one exists at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, you could
But
just
you can just
make
make
a template.
it. Yeah.
Armor of Agathis maybe is the spell. Scuba says in chat.
Oh, Armor of Agathis. Okay. Oh, I gotta go to spells. But I don't think you can. I don't think you can mix a spell. Like you can't. You can't take a spell and then put it in here. I don't think you can do that. Yeah, it won't let you do that. Right. So you can't do that. So the Magic Forge is really only good for blending like items. Like if you I'll show you. Like if you want to have as an item chainmail of cold resistance, and then, sorry, as a template. Templates, right? Oh no. Okay. Well, armor +1. So you can have a chainmail of cold resistance and then +1, and you can merge those, and it'll give you chainmail armor of cold resistance +1. So you can do that. So it is really powerful. But some people, if you come up with crazy combinations like trying to add a spell to a spear, it's not going to work. You got to just do that yourself. And I guess the reason for that is this thing doesn't understand how to mix unlike items. It's the back end coding that prevents it from doing that. Attention Team 2E. Go write that. Thank you. Make it happen. 20 minutes. All right. We're going to play games if nobody has any more questions. Shut this down because nobody talked about it. Okay. Does anybody have any more they would like to see in Unity? What I would suggest to anybody who's watching, either now or on YouTube, first of all, if you're watching on YouTube, an hour and a half, really? Nobody watches that long. Go to other videos. Look, type in YouTube search like Unity videos or whatever, and Fantasy Grounds Unity, and there's so much stuff, especially even just that Doug Davison himself has done. But other people have done, how-tos or special features and stuff like that. But if you go through the ones that Smiteworks has done, or Doug Davison did, he covers the basics, and then you can go from there. All right, well, I guess we're gonna end the show and play some games. Super fun. Now, if you've never played games with us before, what we do is we stop the stream for like 5 minutes or so, and then we play Jackbox Party Pack games, of which we have a brand new Jackbox Party Pack that just came out, and we haven't even gone all the way through it. Fury and I played, I think, 2 of the games, maybe 3. But yeah, we didn't even play any of the other ones. So we're gonna end the show, boom, and then we'll come right back. And for those of you that don't know, you're welcome to play with us. Most games have 8 slots in them, but we can literally play with up to 10,008 people. That's not a joke. So everybody that's here right now can play if you want. All you have to do is go to jackbox.tv and get signed in, and then we'll be back. So, any other comments from the co-hosting gallery before we end the show?
Nope.
We were a gallery? I didn't know that.
I don't know. I just called it that. I don't know what it is. Gallery? Gallery or gallery?
Oh,
No? Okay.
I got what you said there. You're so clever.
Oh, no, until I said it, I never meant gal as in GAL as in woman. I didn't mean that, but when you said I get what you're saying, that snapped into my head, which I didn't mean, but it's funny. Okay, thank you. All right, so we'll be back, everybody. Done. Say that again.
We're done.
We're done. We're done. Okay, so we'll be back in a few minutes, and until we come back, good gaming, everyone.